My deception.
Great video, guys. You never disappoint.
Thank you.
Long Star 666. Oh my God, 3125. When you said that thing, that phrase, I'm so fucking retarded. Laugh for love, funny. I had to do it. Laugh.
You said that, right?
I guess.
'Cause I don't remember saying that.
Long Star 66. My extra questions are: what do you think of these series? Saw, Jeepers Creepers, and Final Destinations.
Saw. First one was good. The second one was alright. I think they should have stopped at 2, but...
The third one was really going down. The fourth one sucked shit.
Yeah, I think the first one was genius.
Jeepers Creepers are like the first one.
I'm dead to see Jeepers Creepers.
The second one, I didn't like.
Alright, Final Destination. I know this will sound stupid, but I think I only saw the third one, but I liked it.
I liked all of them.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd probably like all of them.
I like Devin Sawa because he was in the first one.
He's awesome.
He's got a little fat lately. I miss him, though. I wish he'd be in a big movie again. He used to be like Mr. Hunk.
And he used to be like the most handsome guy ever.
Now he's like disappeared. McAdam. Damn
man.
Shawn, do you have any bad stories about working in the movie theater? Like a customer or something? Well, I haven't been there too long. The only thing that's happened like a few times is like the credit card wasn't working once and people getting mad and going, is the credit card working? I'm like, it's not working. I'm like, no. It's like, well, I came here to pay with this credit card. Things like that. And like the newspaper puts the wrong times down, and sometimes the ticket thing jams up when I has a big line and people are like, can you move it until before my movie starts? Like stuff like that. You haven't ever seen me in there, and I really don't want you to.
No, I've never seen you in there.
If you walked in, I'd have this queer face.
You've never seen me at my job either, have you?
No, I don't go in.
I'm always afraid he's gonna pop up and like stand there and have the camera, and I swear, because on those video blogs, I specifically told him there are things I do not want you to show on the video blogs, and one of them is me at work. Because I swear to God, I would run out of that store and tackle his ass to the ground.
I actually filmed one from far back once, but I didn't do it. I deleted it.
Right.
Because you told me. Like,
I'm not kidding. I would tackle your ass to the ground and steal that camera and delete it.
But if you go to a new job and you like the next one better, maybe we'll show that.
Maybe we will. I
don't know if I'll ever show myself at the movies. Like, I guess if I'm there a really long time and I know they're not going to fire me for like doing it, I guess then I will. But
right.
I guess the only time I could ever do that is like in the beginning before they open.
Probably.
Because they couldn't really do it when they're open.
There's more here.
Also, MJ, are there any trendy Abercrombie shoppers give you shit?
For the most part, no. The shoppers, no. Everybody, like half the time, like they switch us back and forth. Like they go, today you're on the floor. Today, you're folding up the shirts, and every time someone tries something and puts it back, you have to make sure it's folded properly. Half the time, I think about 2 or 3 times there's some people that like, one person was bitchy, he's like, you have it in this color. Like he was looking for a shirt, and I said, this is this color, and he goes, no, it looked different on the internet, and I'm like, why no? I have the same problem too.
And as far as the bunny goes, I just thought that it's a wet grass.
Is that you?
There is no easy play when the grounds are wet. Any ball that we saw Brandon Fahey, a routine ground ball to short, it looked like he went through 2 or 3 puddles before it got to him, and he's kind of just trying to guide it over there somehow in a straight line.
That sounds like you.
And obviously it didn't happen.
It's not me.
Is that the radio?
There's no routine play. And when you've got somebody who's got to come in, stop, there's mud on their feet, they've got a plant, they slip out from under. To me, you could have done it 10 times.
That sounds like you. You got to admit.
Churches where he went, finding those who needed his encouragement, he continued to do the will of God. I don't know how many times over the years as a pastor I have counseled with and talked with people who've told me that they knew what God wanted them to do and they really wanted to do it, but they had such relationships and friendships where they were that they just couldn't bring themselves to tear themselves away from the place where they were so they could do the will of God. It takes courage to serve God, and the kind of courage it takes is the kind of courage that overcomes the pressures of friendships. What would have happened had Paul succumbed to the pressures of those who wanted him to stay in Miletus? There would have been an awful lot of unfulfilled things that needed to happen that didn't happen, but he wouldn't let the pressure keep him from the thing he knew God wanted him to do. That's the first principle. Secondly, the kind of courage we need today is courage that overcomes the prediction of failure. Isn't it interesting? Strike out on the course for God. There's always somebody around to tell you why it won't work. I've had that over the years. I try to stay away from people like that, but you can't necessarily avoid them all.
I try to avoid people like that too.
Long is a mother's love. Have a star named after her. For $54, you call to 800-282-3333 or visit starregistry.com. We'll send you.
Often as you pass by, you would turn in there to eat food. And she said to her husband,
Okay, we officially went to stupidity with that crap. What were we doing that for?
I don't know. You just came out and did. What were we talking about?
I got so bored I couldn't help it. How long have we been here now? Total of an hour and 23 minutes. 20 minutes. So we're gonna cut. This is gonna get cut up into like 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. This is gonna cut into like 6 parts or something.
I didn't think we were going to do another one this long.
I didn't either.
Oh well, we'll just keep. All right. You ever seen the movie Street Trash? No.
I did.
You would.
Papanelli said that was a great Gilbert Godfrey.
Thank you. Wow. I didn't
Wild
think people
Child
liked
6, Max 6. What's your favorite movie soundtrack? I think The Lost Boys.
it. I think either Ghostbusters or Space Jam.
Chester Cheetah. Have you ever seen the movie Warriors? No.
No.
What's your favorite Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episode?
I don't know.
The one where
I
they
don't think
spooked
I
The
had
Shining
this
I
one.
liked.
I don't know if I have. That might be mine. I don't know. If I
Dan,
have
you're
this
the Walrus. Walrus. Do you have any friends other than besides each other?
Of course.
I guess. Well, I do, but like they've all kind of like lost. I haven't spoken to them much because I'm always speaking to you,
Most of your friends, like, you don't really see in person.
like on the internet and stuff.
Yeah, like I have a lot of friends actually that I don't talk about. I think soon in our blogs we're going to be like popping them up every now and again. I know I'm going to use some of them in the Care Bear videos.
King Revolution. Keep up the great work. This question is for
Thank
Shawn
you.
and MJ. Which DVD in the collection have you watched the most and why?
I don't really watch them, so wait for Shawn. I guess he meant this question's for the both
No,
of us.
which DVD do
No,
you
no,
watch
no.
the most?
Which DVD do I watch the most?
And what DVD do you own that you watch a lot?
Well, lately Cloverfield.
Like Mr. Bean, Bean, the movie. I watch a lot.
The first one, yeah, I haven't watched it. I used to, like when I got Bean's Holiday, I watched that one compulsively. Like I'm watching the Bean show a lot. Like that show. That show like is one of the shows that truly puts me in the center of myself at ease.
Jeff Step. Do you guys like wrestling as in WWF? It's WWE nowadays. Because it had some good comedy and acting over the years. From Steven in Scotland. I like when Hulk Hogan was on.
Yeah,
So like that.
I like Hulk Hogan and like The Rock and stuff.
Jessie 20016. Which actresses are you attracted to?
Actresses?
Yeah.
How about you go first?
Anna Faris.
Okay.
The one from Superhero Movie.
Oh yeah, her. Yeah, she's. And I know there's another one you keep talking about that I never forgot.
Who? Whisper. Christina Ricci. Yes.
So okay, me. Audrey Hepburn, Doris Day, Susan Sarandon, Marilyn Monroe. What was that one's name?
Those aren't the ones.
Yeah, I'm attracted to that. I love them. What was that one's name?
What about people who are near, like, your own age?
What was that girl's name? Leanne Rimes. If she's an actress, I don't know if she's an actress or not, but I saw a post of her when we were in I remember what she looks like. She's gorgeous. Well, those just to name a few.
MJ's talking about it, look what happened.
Oh, like Susan Sarandon. It's like Susan. If you're watching this, Susan, you're beautiful, and And I love everything you do. And I hope that doesn't go up my nose.
Yeah. You need to find some people your own age.
What do you mean need to?
Are there anyone that your own age that you like?
Not that I can think of. Like, just about everybody I talk to my own age thinks I'm older and kind of, I don't know, gets a little turned off.
That 90s kid, 13. Do you guys like the Wayne's World movies? Well, we did until everyone started
We
comparing
did
us
until
to-
people think we were copying them, which we were not. So I guess I still like them, I guess.
Which is your favorite Friday the 13th movie?
That's not easy to say.
I think the first one.
Probably the first two, the first three or some of them, and then...
Like, which is your Child's Play is your favorite?
I liked all of them. Bride of Chucky was fine, but I liked all of them, and the first one was my favorite.
I don't know how people could put down such a great comedy like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Thank you!
There's nothing wrong with it. Fuck the haters. Anyways,
Thank you!
My question is, what do you think of the Friday the 13th remake?
It's hard to say because it's not out yet, so I've never seen anything on it, so I don't know. But
The Rise 24.
what you said about Charlie, thank you. I wish I could pay that guy $100 for coming out and saying that. Thank you so much.
I know we opened up the closet because we came out. The Rise 24. Hey guys, my question is, what you guys is your favorite movie company?
Favorite movie company?
Anchor Bay.
Mine is Anchor Bay. One of mine is Universal.
Yes. SNL Farley. Hey, wait a minute. I just got a wind of this. First of all, I love you guys and your videos. I watch them all the time.
Thank you.
It's true, but I did not like Charlie as a movie. But I was not trying to insult you for liking it, just being a critic. That's all.
Charlie,
Second,
what is he talking about?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Second, Ian's comments anger me as well. And me and him, a couple weeks back, got into shit and started with him insulting Don in our videos. I just want to say, I do not share his asshole opinions at all. He can totally eat shit.
Well, for the fact that you support us, thank you. Thank you a lot.
Well, let's not read all these.
Affected with...
I think
Jeez, he's going on... Wow.
These are sort of his own... We don't want to read
Ian.
these because, you know...
Thanks, SNL Farley. Thank you.
Test cat. Hey, SNL Farley,
Yes.
love your Don and Murph spoof. Those graphics were awesome. Let's not read all of his stuff because, like, I don't know if any of them, like, he doesn't want read. Hey, Eclipse GS04. Hey, Shawn and MJ, sorry about the horror collection. I didn't realize some people question you about it. My questions are, what are your opinions on the HBO series Tales from the Crypt?
He means the classic one, right?
Yeah, the classic one.
Yeah, that's... I thought it was a good
I
series.
thought the early seasons were the best.
Yeah, I thought it was a
And
classic
did you watch
show.
the cartoon?
I never really watched the cartoon, no.
It wasn't on long, but it wasn't bad. What were your favorite cartoon shows as a kid? Mine was Thundercats.
Mine were the Ghostbusters cartoon, Transformers, Garfield and Friends, Muppet Babies.
Muppet Baby. How's that go again?
Muppet Babies, we make our dreams come true. One of them was Tiny Toon Adventures, Animaniacs. Those were some favorites. I could go on.
I spent my summer vacations like one of my favorite ones.
That was incredible. I every summer I always rented that when I went up to my dad's, and I watched that compulsively.
What are your favorite Christmas movies? Mine is Christmas Story. I like the Santa Claus. The first
one of mine is the Santa Claus. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. Period.
Do you guys ever
Another's
watch
like Home Alone's?
Do you guys ever watch NBA football, basketball? If so, what are your favorite teams?
Not really. I did at a time. I liked like the Chicago Bulls, and I liked the Hornets.
I don't really watch it, but I know of like Michael Jordan.
Like I watched him a little bit. I'm not as much into it really. So.
What system do you like better, PS3 or Xbox 360? Well, I never played Xbox 360, so PS3, I guess.
I'd probably say PS3. I don't actually own either of them. I'm more into the like PlayStation though, so I guess PS3.
Exploited 84. I love the end where you guys did the ventriloquist act. Also, the whole video was awesome as usual.
Thank you.
Time to kill. Wait, you were both overweight at some point? No, MJ has always been skinny as a rail.
I've always been a rail. I mean, I have muscle, but I've always been real skinny, basically.
I don't know what that is. That's something else. Longstar 666. I have a question. One of your favorite movies is The Breakfast Club. It's sure genius.
Yeah.
My question is, what group were you in high school? If you weren't any, just guess. You were brain, nerd, athlete, jock, princess, popular, basketball, burnout, or criminal. Well, in high school...
Were we any of those?
The thing is, I don't think you and me really ever talked to anyone much. And we weren't like in any really group. The thing is, it was weird. When we left high school, we became the most popular people there.
I know.
Somehow, like, because we were on the announcements, and like everyone like got obsessed with our videos and like loved them, or kept coming up in the hallway going, "Love those videos you do," and all that. So like we became, and like remember when we were graduating, we walked across the stage. Everyone else was like, for everyone they would clap like, "Yeah." For us, it was like, "Yeah."
I waved. I'm the only person who waved. I'm like, geez. And so I just said, oh, thanks.
Yeah, I know. So I guess we weren't in any. We're not nerds. We only come across as nerds on the internet by like pretending like we are or something. We're not nerds.
Yeah, Don and Murph actually aren't even really nerdy anymore. They're more like, fruity and queenish.
We've been here forever now. Primary Lotus 101. I really recommend that you get the Tales from the Crypt TV series. I have it. It's like a horror comedy version of Twilight Zone. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Remember the other one, Tales from the Dark Side, with that scary opening? It was like,
I never forgot about that.
Dark Side. And that voice. And the monsters one are like, Mr. Mark Price 1. What's your favorite film ever?
Okay, I feel like I've answered this so many times. I think at this point you all know.
And hey, what? CD Buzz. What's up, Shawn and MJ? I got
Hello.
2 questions for you guys. What was your guys' favorite Nickelodeon shows from the 90s?
Difficult question.
I like the Rugrats. I like Doug. I like Ren and Stimpy. I like Rocco. I like Salute Your Shorts. I like My Brother and Me. I like Pete and Pete. I like Clarissa.
Are You Afraid of the
Are You
Dark?
Afraid of the Dark. All that. The original one. Keenan and Kel is like one of my favorite ones.
Keenan and Kel's one of my top favorites.
The one I didn't like was Shelby Woo.
That went nowhere. One of my favorites was Alex Mack.
Alex Mack.
Another was Alan Strange.
Alan Strange, which was a later one, but I still liked
That was
it.
later, but it's still, yeah.
I didn't like Cousin Skeeter.
I kind of did.
I never watched that.
That show was on and off. Like, some episodes were funny and good, and some just went nowhere.
But Keenan and Kel is my top of all time.
That's probably it.
I know some people say, oh, that was newer. The show went downhill at that point.
Keenan and Kel came out, like, what, 90...
6 or 7. That was my favorite of all time.
I thought they came out, like, 93 or 4.
No. It was late 90s. In 96, 97.
No, not late 90s.
97, 96. We were starting middle school when it started.
Keenan and Kel?
I can show you right now.
You've got to be kidding me. We didn't start middle school when it started.
Uh-huh. What year did middle school start?
97. Keenan and Kel. You're serious.
I'm not kidding here.
I thought that show was, like, started in, like, 94.
No. I'll show you.
You've got to be kidding me. I know all that started, like, at least 93.
Yeah, all that started earlier, and then, like... Let me see. Keenan.
I could have sworn, like, that I was watching that show in, like, 5th grade.
96.
96. I knew it wasn't 97.
So, like, 96 to 1999. That was still, like, the late 90s.
Yeah, so I was in 5th grade, so I was right.
But look, see, the pilot was in July of 96. Then was the episode, if anyone has it, send it to us. Key and Kel try and buy a car. We've been trying to find it. Season 1, The Taming of the Screw, look, aired 1997. This was the same time South Park started. And a week before we started 6th grade. I was right, see? The first episode started then. They had that pilot, which I don't know if it ever aired. I think we saw it. But that's when it first
It's
started.
so weird. I seriously remember watching that show in 5th grade. I don't get it.
Well, maybe
Maybe
dates
they must have screwed up or something.
October. Maybe we did watch it in 5th grade. I don't know. It's like...
At least 5th. I swear, that was an older show.
But it went through middle school. And it ended like...
So yeah, I know it went through middle school. I just thought it was older than that. I swear I remember it being older.
It wasn't. All that was older. All that was like... The earliest one was Afraid of the Dark.
Right.
That was the earliest Snick show. I guess we're done now.
How many more questions do we have?
We're done. So if we were 100, an hour and 32 minutes. So if we split that up, how many parts would that be?
I don't
20,
know.
40, 60, 80, 100, 90 minutes. Like 4 parts or something. Like 30 minutes each or something. Oops,
I'm getting really tired of
I forgot
that.
to push the button.
I'm getting really tired of that.
I'm sorry.
Like, I was done with fart jokes years ago, but he just keeps bringing them back.
I'm sorry.
I'm still kind of mad you added that fart sound effect in that Vampire's Lust when I'm walking up the steps.
I thought I told you I was doing that when I did it.
No, I didn't. You just said, like, it would be funny, but I thought, well, I didn't think you were actually going to do it.
When you're walking up, you're walking like you're farting now.
No, the idea was, like, I was supposed to...
You're walking like.
I was supposed to be weak. The idea was I got bit by a vampire bat.
It was like. It was funny though.
If I could have taken it out, I would have.
I laughed like a fiend when I watched it.
Yeah, because you like fart jokes. I don't.
And then you got in the bed and you did that terrible acting that.
You told me to do that.
Yeah, I know. Fart jokes.
Alright, if the rest of this is going to be about fart jokes, then I'm done. No, I'm done. No, I'm done, you asshole. That does it. I'm throwing this on the ground. Okay, that's the bed.
I did that.